everyone for the delay, but it looks like we're going on our way right now. Few technical difficulties, but next if we go into opening hands, Matt ended up winning the roll.
Yeah, so Matt has a mulligan, so that's gonna happen.
Nothing to keep zero lands. So I can hear that. I'm not. So you can't hear me talking? Sorry, we keep running into problems.
I can hear you talking now, yeah.
Trying to. Oh, that's weird. I'm not getting any sound through my mic here. Jeez. Oh, I had something for a second there.
Oh, it's Brian has the mulligan, okay.
Yeah,
And
Brian.
then, yeah, Matt has a first turn ancestral, see what we get.
Yeah, it seems like it.
There's lots of mana.
But he has a mental mess up to defend it.
Yeah, he has a ton of mana and a misstep to defend it, and then let's see what Brian mulls into.
Just go solo for a bit. They can't hear me. I don't know why. Just not going through.
Can the stream hear me? Is it both of us?
They can hear you. They can't hear me.
Okay.
Um. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's just whether or not they can hear you, yeah.
Just go ahead. I can just work on it.
Okay. Alright, so Brian will get mulled down to 5. So here comes the ancestral. He finds a mystical tutor that's gonna have to get some sort of tutor, but I think Matt can win next turn. Yeah, he has Yogwell, Ritual, LED. He plays the Jet right now, so he doesn't have to discard. Although I probably would have held it and just pitched a land because he wants the Jet for Storm count, but he's gonna let Brian's probe resolve. Brian doesn't have anything, so Brian can repeal the Mox. That's about it. Try to find an answer. Hopefully, he's gonna try to hope to draw something off the probe.
Yeah,
All right, he gets a top, so we can top and look at the top 3 instead of that repeal line. And he's got to find a force of will or something in this top 3. Otherwise, Matt's probably just gonna win on his turn.
Yeah. Just restart.
All right, so he doesn't show us. He doesn't flick his card, so I don't know what he's looking at right now. All right, there's a Jace there. There's a misstep there, so the misstep is good. He's gonna leave the misstep on the top. So he has the option of grabbing a misstep, which is just gonna run into Matt's misstep, and it really just builds storm count. So it's probably actually not something he even wants to do. I mean, I guess he could try to fight over the mystical and hope that Matt just lets it resolve, but I mean, if you're Matt, you just misstep back.
Oh, there we go.
Right,
Yeah. You hear me? I hear you.
Brian just says I'll concede in like chat. It's like I'm not even gonna bother.
Oh.
He was saying he was practicing for this, and he went 5-0 in matches, and then he was gonna draw no lands in the actual match that mattered, and that's what actually happened. So he's rage quitting the first game.
Well, I think I fixed it in the time that it took Brian to just concede. Is he actually conceding?
He said I concede, so Matt's still playing it out though. It looks like. He hasn't actually pressed the I concede button yet. So
I think he's let him go through the motions. I think we're good, but the name isn't. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so non-interactive match. Go. That will happen.
All right, we're both fairly low apparently for.
Okay, that is. Yeah. Just turn up the volume. Turn us both up.
Yeah, Sean said he has his volume at max and he can barely hear us.
290. I guess too loud is not as. Too loud is dealable, but too quiet's not.
Right, depending on their speaker system, I guess. All right, so Matt's thinking about this mystical for a while.
You just get you want
demonic. You just get demonic and demonic into Lotus, and you do fancy things. But I mean, he doesn't know that Brian doesn't have any interaction, so
yeah.
I mean, maybe he could have gathered by that by the fact that Brian's like, I concede, but he could also be thinking that Brian is maybe trying to game him into walking into a counterspell or something. But if he gets Lotus, I don't think that there's anything that can go. If he gets demonic into Lotus, I don't think there's anything wrong that can go here, based on what both of their options are. He gets a duress. Now that might cost him. I don't even know what happens now. Now he's reliant on the ancestral hitting gas. That ancestral does not hit a gas spell. He can't do anything this turn. He has to pass back.
Okay. I think I don't know. Maybe he's expecting a bluff or something from Brian.
I mean,
he actually has stone nothing.
Now he sees actual garbage, and Brian gets on the draw step. He gets a fetch, and he gets so he gets to draw that mist off the top. Then he gets to fetch and look at 3 more new 3 fresh cards. I mean, this is gonna be huge for Brian if he gets another turn.
Yeah. Just concedes. Still concedes.
Brian still just concedes. He's like, whatever.
He just hates playing against Storm. He just.
that was definitely a rage quit. Like.
Yeah, it's just I've actually played Storm against Brian, and he just concedes to like resolve Necro. He just doesn't want to get goldfished on. I guess he just. That's the only thing I can just think of. So we can go to Matt's deck quick.
Yeah, he got a mystical again, right? I guess, yeah, you're right. He can mystical for the kill for the tendrils that way.
Yeah.
and then Ancestral into it.
Yeah, because he has Lion's Eye, so he has all the mana he needs. That's 2 Storm, Duress is 3 Storm,
Yeah,
Mystical
yeah,
4
yeah. He doesn't
Storm,
need
5
right. He doesn't need
Ancestral,
demonic,
6
right?
Will, Ritual 7, Ritual 8.
Yeah, and the rest is slightly safer because it saves him from if Brian was just joking and he wasn't actually just dead already.
I don't know. I don't really see Brian really bluff that much, to be honest.
No,
So,
He's not someone that usually, at least in terms of what he's saying. Sometimes I feel like maybe he bluffs with what he's playing. I don't know. He
I don't.
slow plays some cards, and he won't walk his threats into counter spells if he
Yeah,
thinks there's
there's
a counter spell.
covering information. Yeah. Okay, so sideboard. What do you think Matt brings in? Just a robot and 2 defense grids? Takes
Oh yeah,
out.
I don't even have the deck list up right now. Oh, you have it up right here though.
Yeah.
He takes out. He brings in empty. He brings
Oh,
in grids, and he brings in Blightsteel Colossus.
yeah.
Sadistic Sacrament. How many win cons is Brian playing?
Let's check Brian's deck.
Because
Brian
sometimes
has
he
a
doesn't play that many.
bunch of one of. He's got the Sulumgar.
He's gonna board out the Slumgar though, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Um, does Brian has more than 3 win cons though? I assume, or
Uh, going back to the game.
Sad Sack is the other card you could take out. So Hercules is leaving. He's gonna cut Hercules. He's gonna cut the Simian Spirit Guide. He's gonna cut. Okay, we're switching over to the other deck. I mean, Matt definitely has a few cards he can take out that aren't that good.
Yeah.
All right, Brian's deck. Well, we'll see. He brought in the Tricket Mage. I think
Well,
that was from the sideboard.
he's had it. I think the Notion Thief is
The Notion Thief is also from the sideboard.
I
So
think
he
the
can either
Notion Thief.
tutor up. So he can either tutor up a Mana Source to make sure he can get Notion Thief next turn, or he can tutor up like a top or a cage or something.
Or Lotus just to go a little faster.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so yeah, it's either mana or. I mean, I guess yeah. There's a lot of options. He either gets a Mana Source or he gets top to smooth out the rest of his draws, or he gets a cage that can stop a Yawgmoth spell when. All right, so Matt brought in Dread of Night. I didn't even notice that in his sideboard.
That
He has Dread of Night.
his Dread of Night in
So
his hand. That
yeah, the white creature -1/-1 thing. Is that what? Is it
I
actually
was saying,
good?
is that actually good? Yeah.
No, no, it's not good. I'm pretty sure Brian boards that as mentors too.
Yeah, it
It
does
seems like
deal with
a Brian. It
Mentor.
seems like a Brian thing to do. So if he tutors up top, which is probably the most aggressive thing he could have done. I feel like a Mana Source or a cage is like the safer line.
I think we've done a
And
Mana Source. You want to be able to play that Notion Thief, even if you just play it.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like the Notion Thief line. I like getting the Mana Source from the Notion Thief. I definitely do not like top. I can understand getting cage, to shut off the Tinker and shut off the Yogwell,
Cage would be pretty good. I think I'd like Cage.
but I don't understand that. I mean, the top is just so greedy. Now you're yeah, I mean, he'll probably just top tick the Mana Source and whatever next turn. But
So Matt probes. He sees Force with blue card.
I mean, he might be thinking that he's just gonna pitch the Notion Thief to the Force and then misstep something, in which case then he would be hellbent, right?
Yeah. Fade
So
out
he should,
the misstep.
yeah, yeah. You almost always want to misstep a ritual,
Early ritual.
a
Yeah.
turn one ritual with these petition decks. Oh, he has Bob in this deck. That's right. He has a lot of win cons. This isn't a normal Brian Kelly deck.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. It has stuff to do. Definitely.
So he's just gonna imprint the Dread of Night, and he's gonna drop the Yogg Bargain, and he's gonna walk into a Force of Will.
Walking this in the Force of Will. Like he probed. He knows he has Force.
I mean, he's doing it. He walked
Going
that
for it.
right into Force of Will. He probed. All
Good
right,
play. Doesn't want to wait.
goodbye.
Get a like. He
Well,
waits.
he he was hoping to bait the misstep with the ritual. I think Matt wanted that to happen, and then when it didn't happen, then he felt committed to playing the Yawgmoth's Will. I
I
think that's what happened.
think I agree with that. So he was trying to get the Notion Thief pitched, I think. He was trying to get the Notion
Yeah.
Thief pitched to Force of Will, but Ryan's fine letting him have Dark Ritual.
All right. So he gets Ponder. He should be. So Notion Thief's coming on next turn. It's almost definitely not coming on this turn now because he didn't get that mana source. So he's gonna Ponder. Hopefully find a, and then he has top. If he doesn't find anything worthy of pondering.
So he did the Ponder, found
Yeah,
a
Snapcaster, which I don't even think that is very good right now, especially if he's going to tap down for the top.
draws Soul Ring.
Did he shuffle?
He shuffled.
I guess I wasn't like. Yeah, he didn't show us anything, and he didn't shuffle, and he took
Nope, he didn't shuffle.
Snapcaster.
He moved Snap to the top. I think he's just trying to go aggressive. But he just have top in play.
I just don't even know what the Snapcaster does. Wait, he can snap back a Ponder?
Snap back
It seems really
Ponder.
slow.
Can't really snap back.
And he
Just
pitched the
Ponder.
misstep, so the misstep is not in the graveyard.
Well, I guess his thinking is this. Matt has no cards in hand, so he just wants to kill him. Like
Okay.
a big threat off the top, he won't be able to stop. But trying to go for a Hail Mary, try to draw Force of Will, is
Okay.
not really the plan he wants. He just wants to play guys and just kill them as fast as he can. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the best line, but I mean, if I was shuffled, if my best card out of the three is Snapcaster, I would shuffle. I feel like there's lots of better cards in Brian's deck than Snapcaster Mage. Especially since he has the top and he can just see the next three cards anyway.
Yeah. I just that's the game plan.
Because now he's locked into two of these three cards he's already seen that on that top activation right there. Oh, so he got Demonic Tutor off that top. We didn't see the other two cards.
No, he doesn't. But
So he's still not playing this. Oh, so he's Snapcastering.
yeah. So I think he's snapping Ponder because I think he wants to snap Ponder for a reshuffle. Maybe okay. So his cards
I mean, he could have
was
Demonic into Lotus and Lotus into a Notion Thief. That's not the line. But
yeah.
he
He
just
could
really
crack it.
doesn't. He just doesn't want to play that Notion Thief, I guess.
I think he wants to. I don't know. It just seems like he's getting as much power as he can in play. Because the way, so his top cards were saw Snapcaster Mage, he saw Demonic Tutor, and another card. So he looks at the.
The Demonic could have been the fourth card down. Actually, we don't. I don't think we know.
That's true.
See, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't show us the three that he looked at. So Soul Ring. He's. I don't even know why he's playing the Soul Ring right now. He should be saving that for Storm. Here comes the preordain.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian has nothing.
Yeah, he
this could be game over right now if you find something.
be anything big or a petition. Petition would be game, right?
He cannot cast a Desire, so.
Actually, with petition, it would be petition for. I guess he could just petition for Necro, but he's really low.
He can't petition for Will. It doesn't do anything.
Oh,
He can only get a Dark Ritual and a land
so it's
back.
so we found a Yogg-Will.
He found a Yogg-Will.
Yeah, his top card he found was Yogg-Will. So going for
He can Yogg-Will, get back his land.
Yogg-Will for cantrip?
Ritual, and he gets 5 mana. It's still not enough.
Not enough for bargain.
Man, I don't know if Matt's even counting here.
Oh, there's a flip top. Oh, there's force. So Brian's floating a force on the top. So there goes the Notion Thief.
Okay, well, all right, that makes a little more sense why he didn't shuffle. So he's just
Yeah,
been floating a force for a while then. All
and
right,
he's
and now the
got
no,
four
now the
power
no
in
shuffle's
play.
gone.
Yeah, he's got 4 power in play. He's got. Okay, so what does he have now? It's just Desire that can win him the game. He doesn't even have double blue for Desire.
What does he have in his deck that he can draw that can win him the game right away?
Yeah, like cause he's got like 4 turns, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's pretty
He
much
needs
done
two.
here.
He needs at least 2 top decks.
Yeah.
And if he gets petition, I don't even know what he petitions into.
Ancestral into Petition into Demonic.
A draw 7 and then just draw 7 into. I mean, draw 7 would probably be one of his
Draw
best
7 would.
draws.
So he could, if he finds Petition, he could petition into Tinker, Tinker into Jar, and then try to draw something with Jar. Petition's definitely an out, but he only plays 2, so.
Yeah, draw 7 is definitely his best top deck. Or petition. He can petition into a draw 7. I think is enough mana. Yeah, he has enough mana to
Yeah, he can
petition
he
into
can
draw
just
7.
petition into Tinker.
Yeah, or
Tinker.
petition into sinker.
Yeah, that was the line I was thinking of before. Just petition into Tinker. He only has the 1 blue, but that's all he really needs.
I would probably petition into. I don't really like getting Tinker right now. I think he's a little too far behind. But
No, not Tinker Robot. Tinker Jar.
yeah. Okay, Tinker Jar.
Yeah, just being the draw 7. Okay, that's a start.
Ponder. Yeah, we don't even know if Brian has anything yet. He's been hiding stuff on that top, so he doesn't want the viewers to know whether or not what he's doing.
Preventing ghosting.
He wants to keep all of us.
All of us in the dark.
Yeah, he's preventing Matt from ghosting this game.
All right, so the fetch land actually with Time Walk here, Brian can turn off the fetch land. So
oh yeah, you can smash him.
He attacks and then can Time Walk.
Right.
And then so the reshuffle, so the game's over. So he had garbage on top that he wanted to shuffle away and try to go for one more top deck, but since actually when he just shuffle,
he has a trap on the top of his deck. He's just gonna sit that there. I mean,
oh yeah, he's got Mind Break Trap, and there's Time Walk.
He has Time Walk and he has Yogg-Will Time Walk. This game over.
Oh yeah, it is game.
Yeah. He has 12 damage.
That is game because
turn
off a fetch land, but no, it's game because he's Yogg-Will for Time Walk. Not usual Yogg-Will that ends the game that people are used to.
And so Brad's been doing this whole this whole trimester has just been value willing.
Yeah, Yogg-Will for a Dysaxia Probe.
Value Yogg Will is actually still a pretty good card though. I mean, get a land and a draw spell, and it's not that bad.
Yeah. I mean,
draw 3 cards and put a land into play for 3 mana.
If he just wants to get a little bit of card advantage, he should just play Yogg-Moth's Agenda, right? If he wants to get 1 card from his graveyard a turn, Holistic Wisdom or Yogg-Moth's Agenda. That's what he needs to be doing.
Agenda can't get lands though. That's 2 more mana, right?
I think it can get lands. It's just you only can play 1 spell a turn.
Let me look up this card. This is I know people. Doesn't it skip your draw step though too?
No, it's one spell a turn.
Oh, you can only play 1 spell a turn regardless. I don't. That doesn't sound like a very Brian thing.
1 spell a turn.
I don't think that he wants to put himself underneath an arcane lab.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Matt is blocking with 2 cheaty faces and then breaks his break land, so that okay.
That's the best way to scoop.
That's definitely the best way to create 2 cheaty faces. So was cheaty face not registered in Cockatrice? I think they're just spelling it wrong. Because cheaty face was 1 word. I'll have to test that.
It depends on whether or not he downloaded. Whether or not he downloaded Unhinged.
Doesn't it do that automatically?
It's in mine. It's 1 word.
Yeah. It is.
It should make it.
It should make it. They're just.
If he has Unhinged downloaded on his system. Man, Cheaty Face costs 3 blue. That's terrible to actually cast. You would never want to cast that.
You don't ever cast it. You cheated into play.
Yeah. All right, my opponent's not looking. Cheaty Face. Yeah. Just don't say Cheaty Face.
You just play it, and I was like, "What's that?" I was like,
I feel like it's very hazy on like what would be allowed. If this Cheaty Face is a real card, like there would be a lot of judges called. Like, all right, I was looking at you. Yeah, but I put it in play already. It's already. Like my like what is the rule for like
Well, it
me?
says if they don't notice right away, but
But
like,
like
what's the
what
time
is
frame
right?
for right
Yeah.
away? I think the time frame
When
for
is
right away is if they start taking their turn.
if they take another go to another phase? That would never work. Then it would always die.
You play it and then you pass, and then they untap their stuff. That's like, oh, the what's that cheaty face? That's like you didn't notice it. I cheated in play. I think that's
But
what it would be.
all right. Not like all right. I'm looking down for a second, and I look back up, and there's a cheaty face on the
Well,
table,
yeah,
and you're
you would
like,
notice it.
"Well, you
That's
didn't see, but you didn't see my hand placing the cheaty face, right?"
but you saw the
So
cheaty face. Like you saw it, you noticed it being in play. I think that's what counts.
yeah, but you didn't notice me putting it in play. I feel like it should be you don't notice me putting it into play, so that doesn't. You have to see me if once my hand leaves the cheaty face, it should be in the play. You have to see me physically playing it.
Oh, I know that story, Tom. Tom's mentioning a fact of an EDH story where a guy was playing a bug control ADH deck that was all proxies, all little print off proxies, and then he took off all of the print offs and they were all cheaty faces.
So that has a duress here against
That's all he really has. I should he have gotten
against the
Badlands there?
Library of Alexandria hand. I mean, it takes the force and it shuts off library. It's pretty good. I
Pretty
mean, but yeah,
solid.
Matt has this.
And rest of his hand doesn't do anything.
He needs to draw a red source.
And you should draw a red source and he can start killing with goblin. Yep. So now
I
Rain
mean, he could
knows.
Yogwill, I guess, next turn. He could Yogwill into the to get the Delta back, and then he
Dark
gets
Ritual. Oh yeah, you're right. Dark
yeah
Ritual,
yeah.
Yogwill.
It's not bad. Dark Rit Yogwill. He has 2 mana left over still. He gets back a land, so that's actually 3. You rituals again, that's 5 again. He can duress again, he can probe again, and then he can empty. And that's total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16
16
goblin.
goblins.
Seems like
Pretty big.
enough. We haven't seen either of the we haven't seen either of the defense grids pop up either, and Brian's just drawn a bunch of land. Oh
Yeah, he sells the Lotus though.
yeah,
So
I think he has to main phase brainstorm. He has to see the play. He has to find something for it because it's
he has a
the
fetch. He has a Ponder, a fetch land, and Brainstorm, and a Lotus. And he's got to find. You can be able to find something. It's a lot of cards. You see
yeah
6 more cards.
ponder first. Oh, no, you can actually break Lotus.
Oh no, I don't like doing that.
Gonna
I don't
ponder
like that.
first.
I like Lotus into that because now he can't fetch.
Can't fetch shuffle. They
Yeah.
go fetch land, break it for 3 blue, brainstorm, and then ponder. That seems better because
Yeah,
your 3 brainstorm cards are
You
good.
you go Lotus into triple blue. You brainstorm. You send back 2 lands. You send back the library and like a tundra, and
Brian
then you
have
fetch
anything
and you
that gives
fetch it. You fetch land and then you ponder, and then you get to see 6 full cards. Now he's only going to get to see
well if he shuffles.
if he shuffles, he gets to see more. He still gets to see the same number of cards. But if he doesn't shuffle, then he gets to see less. Then he sees less cards. He only sees 4 cards total, I think now. If he doesn't shuffle, and he did not shuffle,
No, because he found
so
a force of will.
he got a force of will, and he's gonna pitch the brainstorm to the force of will now,
Yeah, that's the only play he has. Yeah, so
and he's gonna be completely hell bent. It's gonna get Matt to use this Yogg will and this ritual though.
because ritual Yogwill that gets forced, and then
Yeah. He needs to play one of the Moxen so he can leave. Like you said, yeah, so he can leave 1 black mana up.
oh yeah, and then he can just vampiric tutor.
Yeah, and then he'll vamp. Right, he can vamp instead. All right, so he should play the Mox, and then he would have 1 black mana floating when he plays the ritual or when he plays the Yogg-Will. He should hold the Emerald in case it gets countered, but he's not going to.
I mean, Brian pondered and kept it on top and drew, so I don't know.
You know he has a counter spell.
Yeah, you have to put him on a counter spell.
Yeah, so he lost his Storm for next turn, which could be huge. It's 2 goblins.
Can be, yeah. So what is he? So what is he vamp for?
What can they even play right now?
I mean,
He,
Jar is Tinker for Jar or Tinker for Robot. Actually, Tinker
he,
Robot would be.
he can, yeah, Tinker's the most powerful spell he can cast right now.
And he knows
Yeah,
Brian's hand, so he knows one mystery draw, which was the Tundra. Then there was the Ponder. Everything is gone, so he can put him on one mystery card. But that's it. Tinker seems to be the only thing to get. You just got to ignore
yeah,
that empty
yeah.
the
I mean,
ones.
you can get a draw 7. I guess you can consider that. You can get but I think that's risky. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, a draw 7's always risky. You can get an Ancestral Recall. I mean, I'm just giving some other options of things that he could potentially get. Not saying these are right, but
So, like, what is now? Yeah, it's Tinker. So, what does Matt put Brian on that Brian put Matt on? So, Dragonlord Sulumgar is in his 75.
he
Technically,
does not leave that in there.
it's castable because his only out right now is Tinker Colossus.
He does not leave Salumgar in his deck. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't do anything.
It steals a Blightsteel Colossus
Steals
that
a
would
Blight
otherwise
Colossus,
kill him.
it's just in Matt's sideboard though. It's not even in his main deck.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At what point do they try to outsmart each other?
Yeah, Sean, he definitely should have gotten Desire. I agree. There's no, I mean, I don't understand what he's doing right now.
Trying to kill him with an
he,
11/11 infect.
he should take her the Super Lotus, the one that sacks for 4 mana, and play that.
Yeah, he should get Mox Lotus. Definitely Tinker for Mox Lotus here. Reduce infinite waste mana.
Are there any artifacts that tap for 4 mana?
Like the 7 mana Hedron thing. All I can think of is Thran Dynamo, but that's 3.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What did Brian just do?
Brian gushed and drew 2 more lands.
Okay. Brian's like, what the fuck is going on with my deck?
Wow.
Brian's not happy right now. I can guarantee you. He hates Storm.
He wants to get back to the debate.
He has a burning, passionate hatred for all black cards and Magic. So
except for the Yawgmoth's Well that gives him Gataxian Probe.
He plays Yawgmoth's Well like a Snapcaster.
I mean, if this is Jar and he didn't bring it's Jar, he didn't bring Robot in. Robot would have been game.
Oh, okay.
Now he's got a pass. Now Brian can if he
something.
gets lucky, he could actually draw a card off Library of Alexandria.
Right, I don't even know why I went into the second main. There's no reason to go second. Oh, they had flip mana. Okay.
Yeah.
But double misstep.
Double misstep.
All right, this is double misstep
versus nothing. Did you still nothing?
Hina's garbage.
Why not pass? I don't understand why he doesn't just pass to untap mana.
He can probe.
And it's gonna get misstepped, right?
No, you just let it resolve. Whatever, it doesn't do anything.
I mean, you're gonna lose the missteps anyway.
It doesn't matter because he's gonna lose the card that he draws anyway. I just let it resolve. But he's misstepping it. And Matt hasn't played his land yet. I want to stop his rituals and duresses.
Oh man,
it doesn't matter. Matt's like screw it.
If he had a land, I think that was that. What was that? I don't know. Actually, can he win anymore? He has to win with empty now because Yawgmoth's Will has been countered. And why didn't he bring in the robot? I would have brought in the robot.
You can Twister.
That's true. You can
Twist back.
Plays library. So you drew another land. Oh man.
Wow.
So what if he just plays empty for 1?
So it's
2 goblins. Let's go.
That's looking for lands, and Brian's literally looking for anything other than a land. Okay. He has an Ocean Thief that might seal the game.
I think that's
We can't. Well, I mean, we're gonna play it out. Obviously, Matt doesn't know that an Ocean Thief's in his hand. I'm just waiting for the blowout now. All
I
right.
guess
Well,
Jace the Mind Sculpt. I guess if Brian had Jace the Mind Sculptor, robot's a bad idea.
yeah,
I
Matt
still
found a
would
way
have
to
passed the turn and waited to have untapped mana. You
he
know?
did find a he did find a way to to procure it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, make 2 goblins. I love it. Let's make 2 goblins. You can't
That's
even
just
find your mind break trap.
would he really counter 2 goblins?
I don't know. Is he gonna? He's gonna die to 2 goblins.
I think he all
Probe
right,
is four
he
goblins.
can make 4 goblins now. All right, you got to go for the 4 goblins. No, right? You got to do it.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be sitting here. He has like 6 mana active library. Like you're not gonna like get many opportunities.
Browse the library. Another probe.
The
Is he
funny
gonna
thing is,
snap? He can snap and get
he has a
So
bunch of stuff in his grave. He's ancestral in his graveyard now because of the jar.
true. But what if he just
He can
snaps
snap a misstep,
that misstep? Yeah, snap misstep here.
and then Matt's gonna go for 6 goblins, and then it's gonna get memory trapped.
Well, no, it's only a second
Oh no,
spell.
it won't. Oh yeah, it would only be Matt's
Yeah.
second spell, right? Yeah, it would be Brian. Brian would have cast. No, it would be 8 goblins because the snapcaster.
Yeah.
That'd be a huge blowout if he tries to snapcast with this misstep.
What? He had it. What?
He does. He has Blightstone in his deck and didn't get it. What is he doing? Why is it in his deck?
He's playing against Jace the Mind Sculptor. But come on, you had nothing. Just get the robot. Oh man.
Wow, he played really afraid of whatever was in Brian's hand, and Brian literally had 6 lands.
6 lands. He got a safer play against 6 lands.
Yeah, he's letting you resolve the Tinker, right? So you have to figure that his hand can't be that good.
Or he just has Jace. Like I think like that play was just he has
But he had Lotus and a land and did not play anything, right?
right.
He would have played Jace if he had Jace. So
Brian Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I mean Matt found a way to lose the game more so than Brian won those, but
I don't know. I just slam robot, right? Like what? Like he deals with robot. Okay, I have another way to win. He has to have every answer. You got to play to your outs.
yeah, I mean,
We'll be right back with Tom versus Sullivan Brophy. So we'll be right back.